Alright. Barely getting this in, but I'm able to. I'm down here at the shore, and I have the schedule for the upcoming week 1. I told you guys the 29th would be the day I get this video done, and I'm going to get it done now. It's on my phone, not my camera. Forgive me. First game, there are 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday, and the 2 games on Saturday are cross-division, cross-conference game. It's Birmingham versus Arlington to start off the champion versus champion game. Arlington surprised everybody by winning last year. It was actually not a bad game. Birmingham last year was steamrolling everybody that was going in their way, and it's not any joke. Birmingham is made for this, and I think they're going to actually beat Arlington. As much as I like Arlington, I got to give it to Birmingham on that one. AJ is back for another season, quarterbacking the Battlehawks. They are playing in Michigan against the Panthers. I'm taking the Battlehawks on this one. AJ had a great season to start out with St. Louis. It stumbled a little bit, yes, but he recovered very nicely. He did. So I'm going with St. Louis over Michigan. The Sunday games are both same conference games, actually. San Antonio plays at home against DC. I don't see DC losing this one. I don't. I really don't. San Antonio was one of those rough teams last year in the XFL who was, if I believe, second. If I believe correctly, they were second place in the division. And there's Aaron. They were second place in their division. Second to last, I think, in the division. And it sucks for them because I think the only other team that did worse than them was Orlando and Vegas. They were actually the 2 worst teams. Between DC and San Antonio, I gotta take DC. Memphis, the Showboats play their USFL conference team, the Houston Roughnecks. Again, I mentioned it again. Houston is indeed a USFL team conference this year instead of the XFL. Houston did amazing last year. They really did. I think it was one of my favorites to see, and they impressed me. They really did. And I thought they were going to win everything. But if I believe that the matchup was them and Arlington in the final, or that was the semifinal, I forget which one of the two. Comment down below for this video. But yeah, I gotta tell you, I think the best out there overall choice for that game is that's a tough one. I'll say Houston. I'm gonna take Houston. The reason why, Houston has a powerful offense and they had a powerful defense last year, and I think with the way that they play, being as aggressive as they are, they can make an impact against the Showboats. And it's going to be something that the Showboats can't really defend. And ultimately, that's what I'm thinking. I'm taking Houston over the Showboats on that one. So again, I'm picking Birmingham over Arlington. I'm picking St. Louis over Memphis. I am taking DC over San Antonio, and I am taking Houston over St. Louis over Michigan. Sorry about that. St. Louis over Michigan, DC over San Antonio, Birmingham over Arlington, and Houston over Memphis. Okay. Now that I sounded like an idiot and completely fucked that up, because I know I did, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. I think ultimately it's going to be. I think in the XFL conference, my guess for the final 2, DC and St. Louis, or DC and Arlington, because Arlington played a powerhouse. Okay. And I'm trying to think here. Oh God, USFL conference. Houston and Birmingham. Houston and Birmingham in the USFL conference. That's my guess. I have to choose one or the other. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. And yes, you know how much it works. And Birmingham and Houston are going to be great teams this season. I think St. Louis and DC are going to be the best teams in the XFL conference. And like I mentioned, Arlington is going to be close, or it's going to be the three of those three teams. I ultimately think it's going to be and DC and St. Louis overall. And like I said, the USFL conference, I'm going with Houston and Birmingham. That's what I gotta tell you. That's my week 1. Week 2 will happen next week on Friday. So let me know what you guys think, who you think is gonna win, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next one. Peace.